What is up, lit people? I'm Armenti and welcome back to another Loomian Legacy video. Guys, for today's video, I'll be going over 10 things that you missed from the beach update in Loomian Legacy. Okay, let's get something clear. You probably missed like 8 of these things, not necessarily all 10 of these things, but I'm sure that there's at least 3 things in this video that you missed, and I will be teaching you something new today in this video. So I really do hope that you watch the entire video, because trust me guys, you're about to learn something new with the information that I'm about to give you. So make sure to stick to the end, because it's about to get real interesting. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight right into 10 things that you missed from the beach update in Loomian Legacy. The first thing that you probably missed from the new Loomian Legacy Beach update are the disc reference. There's actually 2 different disc references. The first reference are the umbrellas. As you can see, the umbrellas have the shape of a LoomiDisc. Quite interesting shape, not gonna lie. It's a triangular shape, so it's not really that hard to, miss. And the second LoomiDisc reference that there is in the game are these discs over here as well. As you can see, they are literally LoomiDisc over here. And this one is actually, the red one is the hybrid disc, so that's pretty interesting. And the yellow one, we have never seen this pattern of a LoomiDisc before, so most likely we could either see this in the future being a quick disc or something like that. What do you think? What do you think the yellow disc may be called when a Thinking drops? Because I'm quite sure that when a Thinking comes out, they're going to be dropping a variety of discs, so I do look forward to that when it's released. But let me know in the comment section down below what you will call this yellow disc if it comes out to Loomian Legacy. Okay guys, now let's go over the second thing that you probably missed this update. Okay, so as you all know, there are literally sandcastles in the beach. As you can see, he is working on a sandcastle. By the way, pay attention to the detail here. He literally has sunscreen on his face. But anyways, he's working on a sandcastle. I want to destroy it. I can't destroy it. But if you actually look closely, there's a scapegoat sandcastle over here, which is pretty interesting. I have no idea how they did the horse like that. For those who don't know, Scapegoat is a move that you can use in Loomian Legacy, and this is basically the Scapegoat. And other than a Scapegoat, of course, it wouldn't be a Loomian Legacy update if there's not a pagoda. There's literally a pagoda over here. Actually, let me turn my Loomian into a pagoda in 3, 2, 1, boom! My Ragoon has officially turned into a pagoda. We got the big pagoda over here, we got the little pagoda over here. I officially now have a pagoda Loomian in Loomian Legacy, and it's near the pagoda sand sculpture. Let's see, I really like the amount of pagoda references there are in the game. That's something pretty cool, not gonna lie. Moving on guys, there's a reference that the developers added that you guys have seen year after year, update after update. Let me just talk to the NPC real quick. So when we approach them over here, Mabel talks to us and she says, "Hey Armenti, are you ready to go to Atlantean City?" And we're gonna press yes, because the yes is covered by cones. But guys, wait, that's not all. The developers actually added a cone to the game itself. You don't believe me? Just watch what I'm about to do. Okay, first I'm gonna get out my Samurai saddle. Here it is, put it on, it's equipped. And now look what I'm about to do, guys. Okay guys, I have glitched into the water, and what I'm about to show you, I am quite sure that none of you guys are gonna believe me. Okay, so if we go over here and we look at this pillar in particular, look what's inside. There's a literal cone in here. Okay, I'm not making this up. You can literally try out for yourself. But if you get in the water and check this pillar in particular, there's a literal cone hiding inside of here. Developers, please, I can no longer take the cone jokes. Please just stop them. The fourth thing that you probably missed in this update is something very interesting. I'm gonna just go around it to see if y'all notice what I'm talking about. Let's do one more round to see if you guys see what I'm about to show you. Okay, if you didn't see it, well, basically, there is a GWURM here, ladies and gentlemen. GWURM, this Loomian was released in the Street Retreat more than a year ago in the Valentine's event of 2021. This is the first time an event Loomian leaves the event place, and it's actually in the main place itself. This makes me believe that we might be able to get GWURM in the main place itself in the future of Loomian Legacy, and not necessarily in the Street Retreat. It's pretty cool how they added an event Loomian in the, in the beach, especially a GWURM, since as you can see, it's literally eating the leaf of the tree, and that's pretty awesome. Moving on to the fifth thing that you probably missed this update. When you talk to the NPCs, they actually say some pretty interesting stuff. Some give you some good information about the future of Loomian Legacy. Others just say, just general funny stuff. Well, if you talk to a specific NPC in the game, here is what he says. If you go up to this dude and you talk to him, he says, "Come on, dude, the water is perfect. Don't worry about the wild Loomians. They won't attack you if you leave them alone." And then this NPC responds with, "The chance of a Loomian attack may be low, but it's never zero." This is a direct reference to this meme of a raccoon, which says, "Your chances of being killed by a raccoon are low, but never zero." I really like that they had these meme references, because just having these meme references in game are just simply awesome. Moving on to the sixth thing that you probably missed this update, or maybe not because it sort of was a bit obvious, but anyways, I want to cover it. But anyways, if you go to the beach, you can literally see a Poof ball over here, which is, you know, Poof is a Loomian. You can see a Scorp ball over here, which, guess what, guys? Scorp is a Loomian. You can see a Volcaloa surfboard, which has a really cool design, not gonna lie. And over here, you can see a Krakaloa surfboard, which is also a really awesome design. Can't forget about these two NPCs here playing with a Poof ball. It's been more than a year and they're still playing. I don't know if they're ever gonna stop. Like, I feel bad for them. Imagine your entire life just playing volleyball. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how that would make me feel. But anyways, guys, that's the sixth thing that you probably missed from this update. Now let's talk about the seventh thing that you probably missed this update is Jake. Okay, guys, when we go through the story, there's a lot of new dialogue that we learn and that we read. And there's a particular dialogue that Jake says when we're about to hop on the submarine that you guys must read what he's about to say. Let me just play the clip for y'all to see. Did you get that? Well, basically Jake says, "I'm so hyped to finally visit Atlantean City. It feels like I've waited a year for this moment." This is a direct reference to everyone in Loomian Legacy because we have waited over a year to visit Atlantean City since we first discovered that the battle theater is gonna be called Atlantean City. So just knowing that, it's pretty funny. It's pretty silly that we got this reference straight right into the game. And it shows that the developers acknowledge the situation and they're aware of our humor. Moving on to the next thing that you probably missed. Okay, guys, it wouldn't be a Loomian Legacy update if there were not to be a Digimon reference in the game. Well, guys, there's actually a Digimon reference in the beach update. I'm just gonna walk around some NPCs and you guys let me know if you notice something. Okay, well, basically, if you talk to this NPC actually looks like the Digimon character Tai. It's pretty cool how almost every Loomian Legacy update always has a Digimon reference. A little bit about Digimon Tai, or known as Taichi. Basically, to put it into a few words, he's a major supporting character in Digimon Adventures 2. Which, if you watched Digimon and saw this character over here, you would have noticed the reference right off the bat. By the way, this isn't the first time that there's a Digimon reference in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below if you know where the other Digimon references are located in the game. For the ninth thing that you probably missed this update, it's actually quite interesting. In order to reach this place, I believe you have to glitch to see it. So let me just show you the glitch real quick. So if you have a Himber, make sure to just drown your Loomian. In this case, I am drowning my Pagoda. When you drown the Loomian, just run away from it, and eventually the Loomian is going to appear in thin air, like that. And now that the Loomian is in the middle of thin air, that means that your mount has officially broken. To the place I want to take you guys, you need to break your mount. Okay, I fell. This is not good. Let me redo that real quick. Okay, now that we're here, let's just glitch through this invisible wall real quick. And now we're just going to be running to a specific place in the map. Okay, guys, we have made it. We're at the secret beach, and as you can see, there is most likely a treasure under here. X marks the spot. This is a direct reference to pirate treasures and such, which is pretty darn awesome because I've always wanted to, you know, dig in a place where there's like a big red X. So hopefully we're like giving shovels in the next Loomian Legacy update and we're allowed to dig under here, because honestly, I feel like there's a lot of treasure for us to discover and for us to just find out in the game. And finally, for the 10th thing that you probably missed from this update, are Pokemon Brick Bronze references that were added to this update. The first reference is, if you compare Roscoe City Lighthouse versus the Lotuson Beach Lighthouse side by side, it may look very similar. Let me just show you the video of this real quick. That's the first Pokemon Brick Bronze reference. The second Pokemon Brick Bronze reference is Samarine jumping out of the water. It's a direct reference to when Kyogre jumped out of the water in the Roscoe City update. Let me just show you both videos real quick. And finally, after Ancient City and Brick Bronze, we went to Aradia City, which was, a desert route. And the route after Atlantean is gonna be a desert route as well. So it seems like we're gonna be taking that same path here in Loomian Legacy, which was super cool. So expect something like Aradia City coming out after Atlantean City somewhere in the near future. But guys, that has been 10 things that you probably missed with the Loomian Legacy update. Did you know all of them? Did you know a bit of them? Let me know in the comment section down below which ones you knew and which ones you didn't know. I want to give a huge shout out to Flypoint and PokeShark for helping me with some of these references, and I want to give a huge shout out to you for watching the entire video. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Armenti, and we lit.